I'm going to show you how to transfer data to and from Cosmos using rsync. Cosmos is an HPC cluster in Lund, and rsync is one of the tools you can use to do data transfer. So that's what we're going to do here. So first I will go through the table of content. I'll make it bigger and we just scroll through it that you have an idea what we're going to do. And then I'll do all the steps in isolation. So we need to start a terminal. Step 2 is transferring files to Cosmos. First individual ones and then files in a folder. Here we have step 2a, that's one file. Step 2b is all files in a folder. And then part 3 is to do the other way around, to go from Cosmos to your local computer, which can be individual files, to everything in a folder. And here we have the commands here. Well, those commands are not too long. I'll probably just copy paste them and adapt them. And that's it. So now I'm going to start at the top and we're going to get, I'll show you how to do it. So step 1, to start a terminal, I'm going to move this documentation to the left of the screen. And at the right side of the screen I have my terminal open. So I have already just started the terminal. So this is my local computer. There's no Cosmos things in my prompt. This is just me being on my computer. In step 2 we're going to transfer individual files first. And here is the general command, and we between square brackets we see like things you can fill in here. And I will work from this example. Just copy paste this example here, and then I'm going to modify it. Well, it's not going to work because I have different files and I have a different username, and I'll show you which file I will be transferring. So if I take a look at the list of all my files, I have a local file prepared here for this demonstration, and a folder called local folder that I prepared for this demonstration. So we are in the step to transfer one file, and we're going to upload local file.txt. So here we have this command again, and instead of what it is, it's called local file.txt. Had this name must match that name, and it does. And now we need to have my Cosmos username, my Lunark username. Also I want to transfer to my home folder. So Richel here means use Richel's account at Cosmos and transfer it to his home folder, like home/Richel. That is my home folder. You have to fill in your username there, obviously. Good. If I press enter, I will be asked for my password. So I'll type it in now. You won't see me type because that's part of what Linux does. It's more secure that way. So I'm going to type it in now. You have to trust me, I do that. There. Next step is I need my Pocket Pass one-time password. If you use Lunark, you probably have used this already to log in and so on. So my one-time password, I'm now opening up my Pocket Pass app on my phone, and it's 847714. There, I've transferred this file now. We'll take a look soon after we have transferred this folder too. Alright, so we're going to assume it worked. I will show you after transferring the folder that indeed it worked. So to transfer all files in a folder, this is more or less the same command, but you have this flag added. And also you have to give a folder name. So there's a folder name here next to this recursive. And what you need to remember is that also in the folder name the backslash at the end matters. So if I added yes or no, this will have a different effect. In one case the folder will be copied along, and there will be this folder created on Cosmos, and the other effect is that it only transmits the content of that folder. Well, I'm just going to go with what's here. This is the example given, and I'm going to use my folder called local folder here. So this is called local folder. This is my username, and this is my username. Again, I need to give my password. I'll be doing this now. And my Pocket Pass password is my Pocket Pass one-time thing. Oh, I made a typo, sure. There. Pocket pass one-time password is 255396. There, and I've copied the folder and the file to Cosmos. Well, let's double check it. So I'm now going to log into Cosmos to show you those files. You have to trust me that they were not on there before. So I'm going to do this now. To log in, I again need to type my Lunac password and my Pocket Pass one-time password 27825515. And then I'm on Lunac. Oh, let's do it again. There. Ah, yeah, look, it gives you a different prompt here. Enter your Pocket Pass OTP, one-time password. 869534. And there, I'm on Cosmos, and if I do ls to see all my files, we see local file here, and we see local folder here. You have to trust me, they were not on there yet, but now they are. In the documentation, we're now going to do the other way around. And for this, I've prepared a file called Cosmos file and a folder called Cosmos folder. And Cosmos folder has a file in it, and Cosmos file also exists, also has a bit of content. The files cannot be empty here. Also the other way around, the files must have at least one character. So, and doing this, downloading these file and these folder, it's exactly the same, but the other way around when you use rsync. So here we have the rsync command for a file. So this is just your username again and where it is, including the path. For me, this will be now cosmos_file.txt. And then there's a dot at the end. Let's modify it. Exit. So I need to remember the word cosmos_file.txt. There, I copy paste it. Cosmos_file.txt. So rsync, so send data from Richel's account at Cosmos from his home folder to, and this dot is super important, it means here. It means download it here. When I do this, I get a password again. I'll fill it in. And now it will ask me for my Pocket Pass thing again. Oh, I made a typo again. Let's try it again. There, Pocket Pass, one-time password 700,524. There, and now the Cosmos file is downloaded. Let's take a look if we can find it. And there it is. You have to trust me that it was not there, but I've showed you at the start it was not there. Well, now we're going to do the same with the Cosmos folder. It's on Cosmos, it's not on my local computer here, you won't see it. And for this I copy paste this command. It's behind this AI prompt. Let's see if I can get rid of the AI prompt. Well, then I'm going to use this thing. And let's get it, and let's do it. So we're now going to download a folder. So my username is Richel. Richel's account at Cosmos Lunac. We're going to use my home folder, home/Richel/ and in the folder we wanted. The Cosmos folder, yeah, sure, we put it here. We use -recursive and we use a dot here. Yeah, this is how you would download a folder and all its content to your local computer. Let's do it. Again, your Lunac password. And now your Pocket Pass one-time password. Oh, I made a typo again. There, Pocket Pass OTP 635690. Enter. And this should download the Cosmos folder. Let's do ls to get a list of my files. Here it is. So that means we've now downloaded both a file and a folder from Lunark, and this means that we are done with this tutorial in which I've showed you how to transfer data to and from Cosmos using rsync. With that, I wish you a very good day. Bye!